I was thinking about what if the lead singer of AC/DC wanted to eat rats. So I was just like, boss makes $1, I make a dime, eating rat meat on company time. And literally 2 hours of me just doing that. Politicians tell us lies. Whoa, that rat meat is so divine.
Let's be best friends.
Hello, I'm Cole Sauer, and welcome to Let's Be Best Friends, a podcast where I talk to people that I barely know and try and convince them to be my new best friends, because in times like these, who needs enemies? My guest today is a professional Melee player and the leader of the pack. You know him well. He's the first member of the DK crew. It's Ringler. Sup?
How you doing?
I'm doing good. I want you to know, I thought about I was trying to think what the intro for you was going to be, and I was like, thinking for a long time, and I was like, I wonder if I could just remember the lines to the DK rap.
It's bunch, not pack.
Fuck!
You said
All right.
pack.
Well, this interview is
off
over.
to a terrible start. Terrible start.
How will the show
Embarrassing.
continue? Oh my god. Hey, if I don't embarrass myself at least once an episode, then it's not a complete episode, and we got it out of the way nice and early.
Yeah.
So I'm a big fan of that.
Yeah, that's a big part of streaming. Is like, oh god, this is committed to people's memories now.
Yeah, that's the
Just
worst.
embarrass yourself.
The worst part about streaming, and like I love streaming, I love watching people stream, but I think the worst part about it is when you say something completely stupid, like completely brain dead, and then you see someone just like post the clip and you're like, well, that's on the internet forever.
No, the trick I found is just lean into it.
Oh yeah.
I've just committed to becoming like the stupidest person in the room, and I think it's awesome. It's so good.
It's almost like a circus streaming. Like people are watching through their little glass box, and they're just like, "Here, funny man, do something dumb."
The term that I've found that I really like is you're basically just a busker.
True.
You're a street performer, and that's all it is. It's literally the same thing, except you just do it in front of a computer.
Yeah, that's actually an awesome way to look at it. I've never thought about that.
Yeah,
Like
I
instead
think,
of playing
I think
a guitar, you're just playing Melee.
Yeah, I think it was Angriest Pat. He was formerly Two Best Friends playing. I think he came up with that. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But it's like, yeah, I'm just sitting here on my couch, like trying to make you laugh. And you can leave whatever you want, and you can throw money in my hat.
That's such a funny man. That's actually, I think that's a really interesting way of looking at it too, because I feel like people get like really in their head about streaming, and especially people who like aren't super outgoing, they get super in their head about it, like that, like, oh, what if people like think I suck and stupid and smell or whatever? But it's like, no, man, you're just a busker. You're just there. You're out there. You're just playing Sweet Child of Mine for like 6 hours on the boardwalk. Like you just gotta figure it out.
Exactly. No, it's you got to run the risk of like being annoying. But what I've found is like people don't really like. People will just leave, and that's fine. Like. No one, like, it's not like being an actual busker where someone will be like, dude, fucking stop.
Yeah.
Like, shut up.
No one's gonna, like, randomly harass you in the street or, like, steal your money, which is also the nice thing. Like, someone's not gonna come by and just, like, take your hat and fucking leg it.
You can't block people in real life.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I feel like, I don't know if you've experienced this at all, but I feel like Twitch chat has mellowed out considerably in the last, like, 4 or 5 years. Like, I feel like back in the day, if you were like a 0 viewer, like a 5 viewer Andy, someone would come in, flame the shit out of you.
Yeah.
And then boom. But now everyone seems like a little bit, it happens, but not as much.
Twitch has problems. I mean, like the hate rates and stuff are a problem.
Absolutely.
But it's more so like, I think now that Twitch is like kind of more established as a thing, and it's like, in some ways it's easier to be a small streamer now than it was a couple of years back, just because like I don't know, it's just the like groundwork is there, and people kind of are more aware of what they want from the platform,
right?
Like as a user, so like I'm pretty comfortable like with my community, and it's like, oh, there's like, and it also adds up. It's like, yeah, no, I like streaming a lot. I mean, I do it like fucking every day.
Yeah, you're on the grind set, dude. Like every once, like, I'll just see you on Twitch all the time. Like, I swear every time I open it, I'm just like, oh, he's still playing? That's cool. That's cool. Like,
I think I've probably done 30 hours in the past 2 days. Or 3 days, 3 days.
Okay, I was gonna say 2 days is fucking wild.
2 days is what? Well,
That's
no, because the part about that is in 2 days I did 27 hours, and then yesterday was just a short 9-hour stream.
Just like a casual, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like a casual 9-hour stream.
Yeah, I just played Hollow Knight for 5 hours, and I was like, oh man, I haven't played any Melee.
Yeah.
And I was like, I could play this game for another 5 hours.
Yeah. So you just started Hollow Knight. Have you been enjoying it? Because that's one of my favorite games I've ever played, honestly.
Yeah, I really like it. For a long time, I was running a bit because I had a bunch of friends who were like, dude, this game's awesome. You need to play it. And every once in a while, when something like that happens, I'll just commit to being like, no, I'm never going to play it.
Yeah, I was the exact same way.
I know I won't like it.
Yeah.
And I'll play it for like 30 minutes. Like, dude, this is so bad. It becomes even funnier when I know it's something I like. I'm doing this. I've been doing this exact bit to my parents right now because I haven't watched Mad Men or the Sopranos.
Yeah.
And they're always like, you got to watch it. Like, it's great TV.
Yeah.
So I decided I'm
That's
watching
like
Boardwalk Empire.
I like that there's a logical throughway to that, which I'm a huge fan of.
No, exactly. It's literally just Sopranos mixed with Mad Men.
Yeah. You were
I'm getting the best of both worlds.
Steve
Buscemi, Michael Shannon. Like, come on. It's a great show. It's got to be as good as those other shows.
I love that. I love that you're like, I'm committed to not watching Sopranos or Mad Men. I'm going to watch both at the same time.
Yes, exactly. I'm pretty sure that's how they sold Boardwalk Empire was just it's Mad Men and Sopranos at the same time.
Yeah, they were like, you know those shows that everyone watched that made like $1 bajillion? Yeah, we're just going to make that again.
Yeah. It's from that era. And everything was like a mob show.
Yeah. What a time, man. It's funny, like, looking back on, like, older TV, I feel like the kids today don't get it, because there's, like, a billion TV shows, there's every single genre. Back in,
and like, no one watches TV.
Yeah. But, like, 10 years ago, it was like, hey, do you like crime? Because that's, like, all we're doing.
Everything.
SpongeBob is about crime now. Everything's about crime.
Yeah. Kids today don't know about, well, I don't know if you had it in Canada, but Thursday nights on NBC, where it was The Office, 30 Rock, Parks and Rec, and Community.
That's an insane lineup.
Like, those were just running at the same time. Yeah. Like, granted, like, I'm crazy about Community, and I like 30 Rock, but but at the time, it was like, these are the funniest things on TV.
Yeah, and they're just like in a concentrated block.
Yeah, when you're 14 and you don't know about shit like, you know, Always Sunny or whatever.
Yeah.
Which, and I think that show took off because of the internet much more. So like,
I agree.
That show got way bigger once streaming came around for it.
Yeah, meme culture like really carried it into the next level, I feel like.
Yeah. But like, no, there was that like 2 hours back in the day in like 2012, maybe 2014, where it was like, oh, and there's a show that everyone in the family can enjoy here. Dude, why am I sound like such a shill right now? Yeah. I'm like, dude, there's something for everyone. Yeah. Thursday nights, dude.
You guys gotta get the cable package. Thursday nights? Fucking join me in the Discord while we watch The Office, Community, and 30 Rock.
Dude, okay, no, I actually am interested in running that bit now. Just recreating that experience with ads and everything.
Yeah, just get old TV ads from like the same time and just splice it in.
Yeah,
that would be pretty hype. That'd actually be pretty funny if you could figure that out.
I could run that.
Hey, you're welcome.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I had the bit when I was doing, because a couple days ago I was doing I got my whole chat to role play like it was 2012. And I just said, like, I literally just said that. I was like, dude, Parks and Rec, Community, The Office, 30 Rock. Thursday nights are fucking back, baby. Thursday nights.
There, we've done it. We found the title of this episode. Thursday nights are back.
We're recording this on a Saturday.
Yeah, but they don't have to know that. If they were recording on a Saturday, it's going to go out on a Monday. They do not need to know that it's not Thursday.
True.
Every day is Thursday. Thursday is a state of mind, brother.
Yeah. Oh my God, yeah. I live in that Thursday headspace.
You know what? I think Thursday's an underrated day of the week. I feel like the rest
so
of the week,
underrated.
it's like the rest of the week's pretty much behind you. You know that people think Friday's the best day, but Thursday you get the anticipation of Friday.
Yeah, because with Friday, the weekend starts on Friday.
Yeah.
Like it does.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
have to acknowledge like the second half of Friday is the weekend.
Yeah.
So like Friday isn't actually a build up towards the weekend.
No.
In my opinion.
No.
Thursday where you're like, oh fuck yeah, tomorrow's Friday.
Yeah, you're like, oh my god, like you're at work and you're like, you have to go back to work the next day, but you're still like, but but that Friday hit, it's going to hit so good, and that's your Thursday mood. Love Thursday. I think I'm a Thursday fan now.
Yeah, big Thursday fan. Always been a Thursday fan.
Thursday's in my fucking veins, bro.
Thursday up, baby. Thursday up.
Double Thursday up on a Thursday afternoon. We're fucking rocking and rolling. We're off to a great start here. Welcome to the show, Ringler, officially.
Thank you. Thank you. Wow.
As I'm sure people out there are all aware, if this is your first time watching, welcome to the show. We here on Let's Be Best Friends like to make the conversation as cool and casual as possible. So what I like to do is I like to bring the guests on and find something that we can do together to just keep the energy very chill. And today, playing a little bit of Melee. And I gotta say, I am so pumped because not only is this gonna be possibly one of the weirdest matchups in like recorded Melee history, but I'm just super excited when I get to play Melee on the pod, man.
Yeah, absolutely. This is it's certainly a matchup. It's a lot of neutral.
Yeah, very big brain. Very
a bit of punish. Yeah, it is definitely a matchup. I'm holding. If I was on my normal stream, I'd be like, no, I hate this shit, but I'm gonna be friendly.
Oh man. Okay. Is this a matchup that you've played like in tournament? Like, has this ever come up for you?
Yeah. We have Franz and SoCal who I've never played Franz, but this is such a deep SoCal cut. There's what's his tag? Mr. Peabody, who is a Doc Falco from SoCal, who's the way I met him was we sat down to play and I was like super new and he was like, oh yeah, I taught Mango how to play Falco.
That's insane. What a claim to fame.
No, he's that old school. He was like, oh yeah, I remember I helped Mango learn Falco.
He's like OG.
Yeah, no, he's like, like at least 05.
So, okay, talk to me a little bit like the local scene in SoCal, because I feel like SoCal is it is Melee, you know what I mean, to some extent.
It really is. I mean, I can't really imagine living anywhere else for Melee aside from like maybe like Tri-State.
Right.
Where you can like, the thing about SoCal that's difficult is like outside of certain pockets, you are driving so long for every tournament.
Really?
Like oh no, it's not what you think. Like me, there was back when I was like really fresh and like going to like 5 tournaments a week.
Yeah.
It would be like 4 hours in the car every day.
Wow.
Yeah. Just
I guess California is a pretty big fucking state.
And LA is actually just 6 cities in one. It's not one city.
Okay, talk to me about that, because I've heard people say that, and I think that's horseshit. I've never been.
LA is massive.
Okay.
Like, there's so I live in like West LA, which is like its own thing. They're all connected. Like, there's no like serious borders. There's no empty space. But in terms of like the distance that you're covering,
right,
going from like West LA to like the Valley with traffic will be like 2 hours.
Jesus.
And without traffic, it'd still be like 45 minutes. Oh.
So do you guys have like buses or something? Or is it like, because I know everyone drives. I know that's like a thing.
We have buses, but like they add a lot of time just because it's like, it's not like New York where like there's a subway going like pretty much wherever you need to go.
Yeah.
Like the buses will let you out still like maybe an hour away from where you need to go.
Like they just are like, fuck you, dude.
Yeah, no, it's like it's better than nothing.
Yeah.
But people don't talk about the LA subways. We do have subways in LA.
There's
that no one fucking uses.
See, I had no idea there were subways in LA because no one talks about it.
There's a couple. They're like downtown. I've only ever used the train, not like the underground one.
Okay.
Not the actual subway.
Not the subway proper.
But, like, yeah, if you go downtown, there is a fucking subway there.
See, it's wild to me to think because like in Toronto, literally everything is connected by subway. Like you are judged based on how close you are to a subway line, and if you're longer than like a 10-minute walk, it's like, oh, like where the fuck do you live?
God, I fucking wish we had like a good, like an actually good public transit system.
It seems wild to me because like isn't LA like one of the isn't like LA one of the biggest cities in America?
Yeah, I mean it's big.
Like you would think that they would put some, put a little. Hey, if the governor of California is listening, and I know that they're a huge fan of the show.
Big fan.
Fix that shit. That's crazy. Like I can't imagine. So talk to me about that grind then as a new Melee player. There was locals like 30 minutes from me, and I'd be like, that's too far.
No, dude. I was just like, I was hungry. Because I had dropped out of college and was like, well, I can't just fucking do nothing with my time.
Right.
And I had played the summer after I graduated high school, me and my friend Nevada.
Wait, like their name was Nevada?
His name was Nevada, and his brother's name was Dakota.
Gangster. That's so sick.
Yeah.
That's the most American shit I've ever heard in my life.
I know, right? But so we were playing a bunch of Project M and would like go to tournaments for that. But then like while I was away at college for the fucking month I was there, the dev team got their cease and desist.
Right.
And I was like, well, I don't want to like practice a game that I feel like I'm not going to be able to go to tournaments for.
Yeah.
And like obviously I played DK and PM, and I was just like, I mean, I still remember how to play DK and PM. I bet he's not too different in Melee. And he's not at all. He's just worse.
Yeah, I was about to say, I feel like, because I get that problem with, like, I play PM Mario, and then I go back to this, and I'm like, oh, man, I wish PM was more popular.
Yeah.
I wish PM didn't die.
I think PM is, like, in a lot of ways, a better game than Melee.
Oh, yeah.
But there's also, like, there's just too many fucking matchups for me, dude. Like, I like Melee because it's like, I only ever have to learn, like, 10 matchups max.
Yeah, true. For sure, and especially in Melee too, because it's like really you need to know like 4 matchups and then like a few things about the other guys. Yeah.
But like I remember the last PM tournament I ever entered, I got shine spiked by a Ness and just quit out. I was like, I'm never touching this game again. I will never in my life allow myself to be shine spiked by a fucking Ness. That's not happening. I don't need that in my life.
I don't need that energy. This is
Oh, there you go.
Oh man. No. So I guess you're probably not an ultimate guy then, speaking of too many fucking matchups.
No. I think I like I think I like ultimate conceptually.
Right.
But I just don't like how it plays at all.
Okay. You're not into like it's like a lot more floaty and kind of slow.
Yeah. In a weird way, I think I actually like Smash 4 more.
Really? That's a hot
I'm
take.
like one of the only people who's like, no, I actually legitimately enjoyed Smash 4 more.
Yeah, that's wild, actually. So what about it? Like, because I feel like that game was much slower.
I think it was just because I was better at it, and I was like, no, this is fun.
It was definitely more like swingy. Like, I feel like you could be bad at Smash 4 and still get some, like, kind of niche sets off.
Yeah.
Whereas Ultimate, I feel like it's actually kind of, to me, it's a lot more like Melee, because it's like, if you're bad, you will just get absolutely dicked on by someone who's good.
The only Smash 4 tournament I ever entered was Evo, and I went 2-2.
Hey, nice.
Yeah, I was just playing like Cloud, like right when he released.
Yeah, that'll do it.
And I beat a kid, no fist bump. He Cloud did on me, and I won. And I was like, I have no idea what's fucking happening right now. Shout out to that kid though.
Hey, I'm sure he's also listening.
Yeah.
A lot of outreach on this show. Random kid at Evo, if you're listening, and you lost to Ringler in Smash 4.
That's so rough. Funny.
Can you imagine? You just get the YouTube comment. It's like, yeah. No, I remember.
Yeah. You played like an asshole, man.
I was the Cloud, haha.
Dude, there's a kid out there. Oh my god, that's
Yeah.
so fucking funny.
Someone out there got their shit absolutely mixed up at Evo by Ringler's Cloud.
Yeah, I remember I lost to a me gunner.
Nice.
And I also lost to a Falco, and I was like, I have, like, those characters just did things where it's like, I literally don't know what's happening now.
Yeah, I feel like projectiles in Smash 4 were like, if you didn't know what was going on, you would just lose to them, like, for free.
Yeah, it was like, and it was also like weird multi-hit moves and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, the problem with Smash 4 was it was so zoning heavy.
Yeah, yeah.
And Ultimate is like, it still has those bones, but it's better about it.
Mm-hmm.
And like they have I watched the Ultimate Summit,
Right.
and like there are rushdown characters now, you know?
Yeah,
like-
there's a few characters that you can just kind of get in and, like, are you a Diddy Kong guy? I think Diddy Kong's actually low-key really sick.
I think Diddy Kong's sick. I think
Yeah.
Diddy Kong's super sick in PM.
Oh my god, Diddy Kong and PM is so much fun.
Yeah. No, that's what's so good about PM is that, like, every character's fun.
Yeah.
And like
you can
that's
play
not
random
true.
and have a good time.
Yeah, no, exactly. And it's like I call PM the it's like the Marvel of Smash games. It's
I
the
can fuck
hyper
with that.
fighter.
I
Because it's
fuck with
just
that.
yeah, insane punish game every time. And it's like, I mean, that's kind of one of my issues with it, where it's like, I like neutral sometimes.
Yeah. Sometimes I just want to have like a slobber knocker. Like, I don't want to just whiff once and die.
Yeah. There's the thing where it's like, I mean, I don't like getting zoned, but I like zoning. And so like I get it, because it's like, nah, dude, leave me alone. I'm trying to hang out
trying
over
to
here.
just hang
You're,
out
like,
over
getting in my
here.
space. Just leave me alone, man.
Oh, that's so funny.
I'm trying to vibe, dog.
I'm just trying to vibe. I'm just in the club trying to vibe, man. You don't have to come in here and keep vibe checking me.
Yeah. Oh, I might bring out my Zelda at some point.
Your Zelda? I love that.
Talking about PM makes me want to play Zelda.
So, okay, let me ask you this. As a fellow person who plays a weird mid to low tier character, what's it like for you, man? Because I go into unranked and I think I'll have like 4 quit outs and then an actual game starts.
Yeah.
Because people are just like, I'm not doing this today.
My record quit outs is 8 in a row. Just 8 people back to back were like, nah, dude, fuck this.
Fuck this, I don't want to play DK.
Yeah. It happens enough that it's like, I get excited for them now.
Well,
Like,
now it's like a
it's
thing
not
like
even
that.
like-
Now it's like, what's the record? How far can I go?
Yeah, no, exactly. We've been, and it's been growing too. Like, the other day we hit 5.
Nice.
So like, and then, but someone fucked it up and finished the game, and then I had 3 more quit outs in a row. So if they had quit out, if they had quit
You would've
out,
gotten
we
the
would have
8.
set a new record.
Would've
Yeah,
got the
no,
Ocho.
we would have hit 9, I think.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, I literally jumped
Yeah.
right into it. Oh, my
I'm gonna
God.
bring out the Zelda and slow the pace down a bit.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I love Unranked because I have really bad ADHD. So it's really hard for me to sit down and play one person for an extended amount of time.
Okay, cool. See, I have the exact same thing, and I always like chalked it up to ADD. But then I was like, I don't want to just be that guy who's like, oh yeah, I have ADD, so I don't want to sit here and do a best of 5 every time.
Oh, well, I'm fine with the best of 5. Best of 5 is like the perfect amount of time for me. I'm talking like, I don't want to grind like 30 minutes of friendlies with someone.
Yeah. I don't know how people do it. Like, you'll see Mango, and he'll literally play the same guy for like 4 hours, and it's like, how?
Yeah.
Spacey's mentality is different, man. I don't know.
Yeah, it really is. I imagine playing to Spacey is kind of a different beast in terms of, what you're doing. Like how you're processing the game.
Yeah. I think it's literally like, I think the Spacey mentality is literally just like, I need to click buttons for the next 4 hours to keep my button clicking skills intact. They're not like practicing anything specifically. They're just like, I just need to like run flowcharts.
Oh.
So how did you start playing Zelda? Because I feel like as the DK guy, you would pick up like a secondary that's like normal.
No. The reason I started playing Zelda was I was like, dude, this character has no punish game. That's hilarious. Like literally just the opposite of DK.
Yeah.
DK is all punish. Zelda is just all reads and zoning.
Yeah.
And I was like, these are like so diametrically opposed as characters.
I love that. I love that so far what I'm learning about you is that everything's a bit. Everything is just like, this is funny.
I have this very fucked up worldview where I need to make everything funny.
Right.
Or else I just get bored.
ADHD crew stand up. I think anyone who has ADD is going to vibe with that.
Yeah.
Aww.
But yeah, no, I just like, I live to make myself laugh. That's actually my best, like, some of the best advice I got about comedy was just try to make yourself laugh. And other people, like, there will be an audience if you're able to consistently make yourself laugh.
Have you ever tried doing like stand up or anything like that?
I did stand up once, but I overwrote it the entire time.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna die to fucking dash attack.
Dude, the sickest. Dude, I'm gonna send that to every Zelda main. No one's ever seen that.
I'm gonna just post that into like r/melee, and everyone's just gonna be like, all you had to do was ASDI down, Omsatech. They're gonna be this big string of commands that if you had done that, you would have gotten out for free, easy.
True. Well, that's the beauty of melee is you just do a big string of commands and you get out of most stuff.
Or you die.
Yeah.
You will either. I think melee in its truest form is you press a lot of buttons and you either live or die, and there is no in between.
I love pressing the buttons fast. All right, time to do this.
Okay, this has to be punishable.
It's not. If you can do that perfectly.
So wait, are you saying if you're like task perfect, then Zelda just will not lose and you can stall out a 9-minute game?
I'm pretty sure.
That's insane.
I mean, that would count as stalling, but
yeah, of course. But it's funny, so I allow it. Aww.
Yeah.
So what was early tournament like for you like? Because I feel like it's like you if people don't know who Ringler is, right? So you just sit down at the setup, it's round 1 pools, and you pull out the blue DK. Like, what was that like?
It was, it was fine. Like, I ran with I would go to this local in Carson that no one else would go to, but it was FD. And that was like, it just became, it was already its own crew, and then I like joined in. Right. But like, the real like Ringler lore is all the dumb stuff we would do at FD. Right. Like FD, we would do stuff like at the end of every tournament, we would just throw all the chairs in the venue, we would just smash chairs. There's like stories of like when Don B, if you know who Don B is, Australian player, when he first came to SoCal, he just slept on the floor of the FD venue for like 3 days straight. He's just like, this is where I live now. Yeah, and that floor was fucking dirty, dude. There's like cockroaches everywhere. Yeah,
it's a venue at a Smash tournament. Like,
I'm
even like sitting on them for like 5 minutes. Like,
and it would just be a local that like people would just hang out there till like 3 a.m. and it would get spooky. There was one time like a dude just like walked up to the venue and like it was locked. And it was like, who is this guy? Yeah. Oh my God. There was a chicken that would just hang out in the parking lot. And one day we caught it and a guy came up and was like, dude, where's my chicken? Just like a rooster just hanging out in the parking lot.
Did you ask him why he just had a chicken? Like,
no, if an angry man walks in demanding to know where his chicken is, you don't ask him questions. That's true. You just give him the chicken back.
That's true. That's actually
it's not a thing you gotta run.
You just gotta be like, yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
Yeah.
Oh man. Hey, chicken guy, if you're watching this.
Big fan. Big fan of the show. Chicken guy on next week.
Oh my God. I wish. Sometimes I wish.
Fucking guys would keep stealing my chicken.
This guy, I watched the episode you did with Ringler, and it's 100% true. I got really sick of these fucking melee kids stealing my goddamn chickens.
Yeah. But the real, like, the head of FD lore, and simultaneously, like, the death of Pepis. Right. Was the FD Pepis crew battle, where Pepis had a 10-stock lead. And then I took 7 stocks in a row, and we... then Aang the Beast ended up clutching it for us. Oh my God. Which was like, and from that, like I said, because we were down so much, I was like trying to like motivate people. I was like, bro, if we win this, I'm renting a yacht for us. And it's been 5 years since that. And I have my boating license now.
There you go. So where's the yacht, Ringler?
Where's
the yacht?
Oh, that's true. Yeah, it'll happen someday. I think
someday.
We might actually like just rent like a pontoon or something if it happens.
Honestly, I hope to God that happens, because now that I know the lore, I'm very invested in this boat.
Yeah. No, it's like. Oh, I didn't play sound. It's like if the stream, like, it would be a good stream, you know?
Yeah,
I gotta do a boating stream at some point.
Yes. Also,
it's way too easy to get a boating license.
Like, okay, so what are the steps? Walk me through it.
For me, I played a Flash game and then took a test at the end.
No shot. Are you serious?
On God. I took the one, JonTron made a video about it. I took that one. And it's like a weird Scooby-Doo mystery where you fight, like, you go to an abandoned island with, like, robot, like, animals on it that try to kill you.
So you played Scooby-Doo Friday Nights at Freddy's.
Pretty much.
And then they were like, yeah, this guy can drive a boat.
Yeah.
This guy can do it. That makes sense.
Hey, I got my 83%.
So, did it teach you anything about boating?
It tells you frighteningly little. It's like the funniest part about taking a boating license or like learning to drive a boat for the exam. They don't teach you how to drive the boat.
So, like, do you have to do a practical, or do you literally like just write it out online and they're just like, you can probably do this?
There's no practical.
Jesus Christ.
Let's try. Let's try my Marth. Yeah, there's no practical. You just run it, and it's like, and like a lot of places, at least in California, you don't even actually need a boating license to rent a boat.
Like.
They want
what is the boat-related crime rate in SoCal? I have to know now. I have to Google it. Because, like, that's insane. I believe you because everything I hear about American law makes no sense to me. I feel like every story starts like that, where it's like, oh, yeah, I got this boating license. It took me, like, 20 minits. And then I crashed the boat into a pier, and it was fine. Everything worked out fine.
I dead-ass almost crashed the boat.
Of course you did. You didn't do a practical. This in no way surprises me.
I didn't know because I don't drive a car. No, I was confused how the directions work when you're driving in reverse.
Why do you have a boating license but you can't drive a car?
I've driven a car twice in my life. And it's the most terrifying experience I've ever had.
That's so fucking funny. Okay, so if you do not drive a car and you do not have to do a practical, what was your first experience driving a boat like? Because I feel like that would be fucking terrifying.
It's really easy once you're like out there. Like you might as well just be like driving a car in a big empty lot.
Right, but you don't try.
Look, the boat goes forward and you have a wheel.
Yeah, true. You got me there. Oh my god, that's so funny. Now I want to see. Now I want to look up what it's like to get a boating license in Canada, because I assume.
I guarantee
Canada's pretty straight laced for that kind of shit.
Really?
I don't know. Like to get pretty much any license. I think even to get like a gun license, it's kind of a pain in the ass up here. Like getting licenses is kind of a pain in the ass up here. You have to really want to run a bit in order to get a license up in Canada.
Well, I'm pissed off because like when I took the exam, I paid the extra $15 so they would send me like a plastic card that said I had my boating license. And they never did.
This man is allowed to ride a boat.
Yeah, no, like that's so insane to like, dude, I could use that at Costco to sign up for a membership.
Oh my god, true. Now we're thinking.
Yeah, it was practical. Oh.
I think I just saved you, but I needed it for my own self-confidence. If you had down-aired me off that, I think I literally would have cried. I think my soul would have left my body, and I would have cried big, big tears.
You fucking dared me off the stage, man.
I saved him, and then he dared me? Ringler's so toxic. I'm dead. Fuck.
Yeah. Oh, this game's so easy.
That was one of the first matchups I ever had to play in any kind of local ever. It was Marth and
Game & Watch Marth?
Yeah, when I first started playing Melee, I was like, I'm gonna make Game & Watch good. That's what I'm gonna do. I had so much hope.
Dude, every low tier is like, I'm gonna be the one, dude.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone's like, this is gonna be me. Yeah.
It's gonna be me.
And then it never fucking is. And then I was like,
in my case, it is.
Yeah, true. That is a good point. I was with. There's like a few people, like when I first started getting into Doc, it was like Shroom had just switched off Doc, and I was like, well,
yeah,
it's my time.
It's the thing I like about Melee is like for all the memes, I don't think like the bad characters are actually that bad.
No, not really. They just take a little bit more work, and like,
yeah.
I think do you have trouble finding practice partners as the DK guy?
I don't practice. I just play on rank. But like yes, but also it's like, well, what you have to do is you have to get good at learning things faster than other people.
Right. That makes sense.
So it's just like trying to have better problem solving skills than your opponent is pretty much it. And if you can develop that, like you will need to practice like less than other people.
Right. So
and like, oh, go ahead.
No, you go ahead. Go ahead.
Just learning through osmosis is also like, I don't know if that's a skill or what you would call a talent, but
yeah,
like that helped me a lot. Was that I'm just good at like picking up like, oh, this worked then, and it probably will work in these other situations.
Right. So that was a question I was going to ask. I was going to be like, where, like, because most people, especially when they're like starting out, right? They like go online, they look up guides, maybe they look up like their favorite top player to figure out some ideas. What tape do you watch to like get better? Do you just like fuck around and see what happens?
I fuck around and see what happens, and I watched a lot of combo videos.
Okay.
Like I would watch Chandy's combo videos from back in the day, from like 2015.
Shoutouts.
And then like from there, you just kind of like, okay, so this works in this situation. And then you just play, like, I just play a fuck ton.
I mean, yeah, that's true. I was going to say, you fucking played 30 hours in a week or whatever.
Yeah. I tried doing the whole, like, guide thing, like, the whole, like, here's, you know, PPMD or whoever's improvement guide. And I just don't have the, patience for it.
Mm-hmm.
I would rather just play. I don't want to take notes.
Yeah, you just want to just play and get better that way.
Yeah.
I fuck with that.
Yeah. It's there's certainly parts where it's like limited my improvement rate a bit.
Yeah, of course.
Like I'm getting streaming has helped because it's like now when I notice something, I'm like, I can kill like 10 minutes of my stream if I just go and test this for a bit.
Yeah, for sure.
And then just like being good at the one thing that helped me a lot was I forget I think there's a name for this type of thinking, but it's when you attach like words to an idea or a memory.
Right.
So
okay,
like
yeah.
I would be in a situation where it's like maybe I'm getting bared by Falco on side platform over and over again. And it's like I can remember that image, and if I think about that, I'll remember that situation.
Right,
That's
and then
just
you can kind of lab
remembering
it out in your
stuff,
head, kind of.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
I would also play Melee in my head when I go to sleep. I don't do that much anymore, but I would just think about like situations.
Now he just dreams about boats. He forgot about me.
Yeah. Dream about boats? I was dreaming about boats up in, I dream about fishing now.
So are you saying that you are the epitome of the meme, I don't have time to practice, I got fish to catch?
Actually, yeah.
Sick.
I left the Riptide venue during top 8 to go fishing.
Jesus, you're a madman. I love that.
It was fucking awesome.
So what's it been like going back to tournaments again? So tell me a little bit first. Talk to me about Summit, man.
Oh yeah, Summit. It's always fucking great. Like,
right.
The staff there are so fucking nice. and I'm like good homies with like a bunch of people who work there. Like one of the old guys from FD, Jared, is now head of like stream production or something like that.
Right.
He's got a really good job there as their production guy. And then like Slime was working there for a bit. Ludwig, I think, was working there for a bit.
I think he was like a consultant or something. I don't remember for sure.
And just, I mean, everyone there is fucking great.
Yeah.
It's always cool because like, you know, playing BK, like it's definitely harder to get the friendlies in.
Yeah.
Because they're like, no man.
They're like, I gotta warm up, bro. Like.
But you know, funny enough, I'm now the biggest Wizzy fan because Wizzy will just see me and be like, "Do you want to play?" Like Wizzy like would come up to me at the Summit venue and be like, "Hey man, can we play?" I was like, "Fucking sure."
He's just a grinder, dude.
Light a ciggy up.
That man's literally he is just a grinder till he dies.
Yeah, he's also just like a very friendly guy.
Really?
Like, yeah, he's quiet, but like he's a genuinely like friendly dude.
Oh man, that's so good to hear because I feel like there's like this perception of Wizzy that he's like very like kind of to himself and like in his own corner, like don't come near me kind of thing. But it's like, you know, what
I don't
you
think
see
it's
versus
that.
what's real, right?
I just think he's kind of a quiet guy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's any deeper than that.
Mm-hmm. That's so good to hear because I fucking love watching Wizzy play. So hearing that he's just like very chill, just like, hey man, let's just go play Melee.
I'm always a fan of someone playing like Wizzy does play defensive in what you could call lame, but he's fucking honest and upfront about it in his play. Yeah. Like it's not like, you know, it's not like someone who's like, no, I'm actually really cool. It's just like, no, this is what it is. I'm going to Wizzy Dash for 3 minutes and just wait for you to come in.
Well, because he looks at the game different, man. He literally just like other people are like, no, I'm super sick, and then they'll like laser camp you for 5 minutes. Whereas Wizzy's like, no, I'm just gonna win the video game. Like I'm gonna do shit that will let me win this video game. Yeah, that's why
I don't like Falcon and I like Sheik, because Falcon and Sheik do a lot of similar stuff. Yeah, in certain positions, but Sheik is just like, I'm gonna F tilt you, dude. Falcon's like, I'm gonna nair you 3 times and it's gonna be cool. And it's like, no, just F tilt me.
So that actually, okay, I have a game that I want to play with you. I got a game.
Oh yeah.
So this is a game I also played with the cheat. Okay, this is getting you canceled on Smash Twitter. Welcome to getting you canceled on Smash Twitter. I gotta make a jingle for this. Yeah. First question: is Falcon cool or cringe?
No, Falcon's so cringe.
Okay. Interesting.
I hate Falcon.
Like just in totality, just like fuck Falcon.
Pretty much. Okay. I mean, I like None, I like Wizzy, and I like Johnny. I only like Falcons if they're the best in the world.
Yeah, like so the mid to low level Falcon, you're like, no, I fucking hate this character.
No,
like the top,
nothing you do is impressive to me. Yeah. Android Zero's getting there. He's getting there.
Okay.
I hate playing him, but I like watching him.
Do you think part of that comes from the fact that you do hang out, like, again, being in SoCal is such a stacked region, and, like, do you think part of that comes from the fact that you're like, I've played people who are, like, the best Falcons in the world, so you trying to do, like, stomp knee on me 100 times in a row?
You know what? Yeah, actually, yeah. It's like, it's like I'm playing someone doing an impression of a top player.
Okay.
And I'm like, dude, this is like, just be better.
Do you think part of it comes to with because I feel like people have this perception that Falcon is like, when they play Falcon, they're like, I am in I Killed Mufasa. Like, I am Bobby Scar. I am, like, None or Wizzy. Whereas the other mains don't really have that as much.
There's definitely like, I think it's projection from my side. I think that they're thinking that, and I don't think they're actually thinking that. But it pisses me off so much that if the Falcon thinks they're doing something cool.
Yeah, like regardless of if they think that, you're like, I think you're thinking that, and now I'm upset.
It makes me so mad.
Okay. Question 2: does Fox beat Marth?
I think no.
No.
And I think that's fine to say. Like the whole like, oh, Fox is 100% the best character in the game.
Right.
I think he is the best character in the game. But like, I don't know. Marth's kit is pretty good at dealing with Fox.
Right.
Like, it just is. Fox is like a relatively small character. He has good disjoints, but he doesn't cover a lot of range.
Mhm.
And Marth is just big disjoint and then big punish.
Yeah. Well,
It's like, yeah.
He's so good at like spacing them out to a point to where it's like, yeah, Fox just has to work harder. I wish people would bitch about it less, but I get it.
No, I mean, I think like obviously like I'm not a top Fox and I'm not a top Marth. I don't know if like switching to Sheik is actually the solution that like, because people were throwing that around, like switching to Sheik from Marth. Like maybe, you know, if it gets you down from like what might be like a 6-4 matchup to like something more even, like sure, but it's also like, but then you got to start like warming up a Sheik.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
You gotta like get good at Sheik.
Yeah, and like you have to, not only do you have to get good at Sheik, you have to get like to that top, like when Leffen talks about like, oh, I'm just gonna start playing Sheik in order to deal with this. It's like you're in like top 3 of like major tournaments. You're not just gonna get that good with that character. Like, you know what I mean?
No, Leffen can do it. Leffen's got the gamer brain.
Yeah, true.
I'm confident in that
mindset,
but it's more so like I think the process, like again, I don't know, but I would assume the process of getting your Sheik up to that level, you could probably just get better at Fox. But like, maybe you know, there's always a validity in like a change of pace or a change of scenery.
Yeah, I think it's just, I think part of it comes from people getting in this rut, right? And especially like if people have been playing for like a long time. And you've been playing like that. Like I get why the solo Fox mains complain about it. And they talk about switching to Sheik. Because they've been playing Fox for like 10 years and they've been losing this matchup for 10 years. So like,
and the Marths are just getting better. Too.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Like the improvement rate of Marth right now is like faster than like it's ever been.
Yeah, it's insane. Well, that'll happen. I feel like whoever the top player is, like dictates what gets better as a character. Like even Peaches all got better when Armada was at top.
Yeah.
The Puffs probably got better. I don't know. They probably got better.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell.
Yeah. It's hard to tell. I don't watch those games. I would have no way of knowing. I don't even when I'm playing a Puff, I'm not looking at the screen.
You're just like, I just don't want to get
thinking about something else.
I'm
thinking about fishing.
I'm thinking about fishing, dude. You can back ear me as much as you want. I'm just thinking about a fucking striped bass, my man.
I'm just out there. I'm like, man, I bet I could catch a sick big mouth today.
I'm gonna eat so fucking good after this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, maybe a trout, some walleye, perch. Ooh, who knows? They're out there for me.
Meanwhile, like you're just getting like up tilt rested, and you're just
like 4 times. Like I'm just like buried in place over and over again, being like, what do I run today? Do I run spoons, worms? Drop point? I don't know.
What am I feeling today? So we kind of already answered this. The next question is Puff the best character in Melee? So I'm going to switch it up. Like, where do you think Puff is? Because there was talk for a while where people were like, Puff is first or second, no questions asked.
I think Puff is one of those characters where like no one will ever truly play the way Puff should, because you would just be, no one would talk to you.
Yeah, it would be miserable. It would be a miserable experience.
Yeah. Like, you would have to be so committed. You would have to actually live the SFAT, come here to make friends. Like, that would have to be your life motto.
Like, no one ever plays friendlies with you because they know you're just going to get one stock and then sit there for 8 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, Michael 41 billion or whatever was like coming close, but like, well, because the other part of that is, I feel like if you're doing that, if you're running it like that, you're also like missing out on a lot of neutral if you're playing for time like that. Like, so to answer your question though, do I think Puff is top 3? I'd say maybe 4th.
Okay.
I think it might go like Fox, Marth, Falco, Puff.
Okay.
I think Falcon is better than Sheik. That's my hot take. I think Falcon is actually just better than Sheik.
I feel like that's less of a hot take now because Wizzy beat Hungry
2016, that would be a massive take.
Absolutely.
But
in the post Wizzy beating Hungry Box era, I feel like that's like not as hot a take.
Yeah.
But pre that, it's unthinkable.
Yeah. Right now we have Falcon. For Falcon, we have Johnny, Wizzy, and None, who are all like top level could make it to grand finals on a good day. Like,
Yeah.
you know, could win a bracket on a good day.
Mhm.
Like, but like, what does Sheik have? We have like Plup.
Yeah, and Plup only sometimes play. Like, I
Yeah,
feel like Plup
sometimes
can't
Plup is-
carry the flag of any main. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. But like back in like 2017, we had Swedish, we had Mewtwo King, Plup. There were other good Sheiks at the time, but like I think Plup. Maybe it's not Plup, Sheik. I think maybe it's the switch over to doing so much stuff online that like characters like Sheik and Samus kind of go away.
Yeah, it's just harder, right? Because they're characters that like you need to be so tight with like your movement and stuff that online, if there's like a little bit of, you know, if you get lag spiked a little bit, you're just gonna get, you know, whip dead, right?
I had a thought. I think I lost it, but oh yeah. So, but the weird thing about Sheik is I feel like the mid-level Sheiks are better than they've ever been, but there aren't that many top-level Sheiks right now.
Okay.
Sometimes it works out that way.
Yeah.
Like I think that was the case for Falcon back in 2016 when they're like it was really just like Johnny and Wizzy.
Yeah.
And it was before like none had gone on the scene, and Wizzy wasn't that crazy at that point.
Yeah, it was pretty much just Johnny hitting top 8s in terms of Falcon representation.
Yeah. And at that point, like I felt like there was a bit more mid-level representation of Falcon and less top level. And now it's like I feel like there isn't that much mid-level representation for Falcon, and it's all like up until like low high level or like low high level. So like people like, well, I wouldn't put Android Zero there. I would put Android Zero probably like mid high, but like people like Pantera, who are like really good Falcons who can win locals and shit.
But then they just can't. They don't perform as well in majors.
Yeah, and also, but like I don't feel like there's too many. What am I trying to say? It's like there's there aren't as many like consistently like, oh, this Falcon gets 7th every time. It's all like they're either like, you know, getting top 3 or just losing to top players. There's no like, there's less like, oh man, that Falcon went on a good run. It was like, oh no, that Falcon did what they were supposed to do.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. There's less of an upset culture about it, right? Like it's like Falcon is just doing Falcon shit, right? Like at all times. Last one. Who is the true GOAT of Melee?
I gotta say Mango. I'm from SoCal, dude. I have to say Mango.
I was gonna say this is a tricky question because I know you're from SoCal, so like that, like Mango has to in the nation has to run in your blood.
Yeah. If it's not Mango, I think it's Armada.
Okay.
Because like the thing that was always impressive about Armada is that Armada on a bad day would just get 2nd place instead of 1st.
Yeah. That's the thing people forget about Armada is that like if he showed up at the tournament, he was top 3.
Yeah.
Like no questions asked.
Like if Armada got 3rd place at a tournament, it was like insane.
Yeah, it was like, oh, he's washed. Oh man, damn, that's a shame.
Armada losing a tournament was insane.
Yeah.
Like I think Armada, outside of like Ken, no one's ever had that level of dominance to it. Where it's like Hungrybox was coming close, but even still, he was still like, well, it wasn't for as long as Armada did it. Armada did it for like 4 years, and Hungrybox did it for like 2.5, I think.
Yeah. Do you think without the pandemic, HBox could have, because like I feel like the pandemic happened and then he just kind of like slowed down, started being a streamer, like started having like a normal life and shit. If that never happened, do you think he would have kept going on that like just absolute path of terror he was on?
I think HBox would always take a hit in overall skill as long as he became as big of a streamer as he is now. I don't think there's a world in which HBox is able to maintain the level of stream he does currently and consistently be the best player in the room. Especially not if he's playing a lot of Ultimate.
That's true. Yeah.
Like that's the main thing. It's like, so the question is less like, did the pandemic affect it to me? And it's more like, if he didn't stream, if he like did not take streaming as seriously as he does, then I think he could still be the best player in the world. But with the shift in priorities he's had, I I think it's just too much on the plate to grind Melee enough to be consistently number one.
And that's why Mango's the GOAT. Mango.
Mango. No, Mango's the GOAT just because he's fucking Mango, dude.
It's Mango, dude. It's just
you can't,
what it is.
Like, it's just him. He won Summit, dude.
Oh my god.
He won Summit.
I had two of my friends over, and I was like literally sitting there, and I was like, I remember he went into losers, and I was like, Mango's winning Summit. And everyone was like, absolutely not. Zane's gonna win Summit. And I was like, I will bet like $10,000. And then during the finals, I was literally sitting there like popping blood vessels. Like he has to win.
The venue. Excuse me. The venue when Mango won, like what that Grands, everyone was standing up and freaking out.
Yeah, it was a sight.
Insane.
Yeah.
Like it was like it felt like an earthquake was happening. And there's like maybe 40 people in the venue, and it sounded like any top 8 I've ever been at. Like any Genesis or whatever.
Just seeing the footage of it was nuts. Like seeing the footage, I don't remember who I think it might have been Axe or someone took it, of just that room and everyone watching the screen and just like, oh, like it was awesome. Melee, it felt like the whole event was like, Melee is back. We're back. It's happening.
Yeah.
And then that event, like the event actually happened, and it was like, okay, like now Melee's actually back. Like Mango won, and it was like, okay, it's time.
It's always felt to me like, I think, to put words to why I think Mango's the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
Is that Mango is always the guy who like steps up and does it. Like other people have a consistency that Mango like hasn't really had in a long time. But like when there's 100,000, when there's 40 grand on the line, like Mango won that, you know? And it wasn't out of like a consistency of winning tournaments. It was through all of the like nerves of it all. Mango won.
He just shut his brain off and played Melee and won.
Yeah.
I'm glad that I got to run the bit back of getting people canceled on Smash Twitter. If there's one goal that I have in this show, it's to not only make new best friends, but it's to get them canceled on Twitter.
To ruin lives.
That's what I'm here for. It's very much I feel like an agent of chaos. Like I'm here to make friends, I'm here to be nice with people, but then also I want them to get in trouble at some level.
You become their friends and then shut them off from all their other friends. So they only have you. That's huge brain.
There it is, right? Galaxy brain shit.
Galaxy brain.
We're gonna get to the last part of the show. I want to thank you so much for just hanging out. It's been an
I had so much fun. This was awesome.
We're gonna get into my favorite part of the show. The whole reason that I came up with the show. We're getting into the lightning round.
Okay.
And I think you said that you've watched the show before, but just for the people at home, if maybe this is your first episode, thank you for getting all the way through it. We're going to get to the lightning round. What this is I have a prepared question of this or that questions. And now that we're in theoretically season 2 of the show, and I didn't plan this, but I have new this or that questions because the website I use just fucking updated one day after not being updated for like 10 years, which is hype. So, I'm going to ask you a series of this or that questions. Very simple stuff. Cookies or cake, cats or dogs. I'm going to put 1 minute on the timer. We're going to get through as many of these questions as we can in that minute to see how close we are to being best friends. Ringler, when you're ready, I'm ready.
The pressure's on.
Pressure is on. This is the most pressure you'll ever feel in your life. Evo top 8, nothing compared to this.
Nothing. Zilch. All right, I'm good to go.
Okay. In 3, 2, 1. TV or movies?
Movies.
Delivery or sit down?
Delivery.
Nice. Board games or card games?
Card games.
Video games or books?
Video games.
Natch. Bus or train?
Train.
Paperback or ebook?
Paperback.
Summer or winter?
Winter.
Nice. Country or city?
Country.
Broccoli or green beans?
Broccoli.
Beaches or mountains?
Mountains.
Soda or juice?
Juice.
Pepperoni or cheese pizza?
Pepperoni.
Do you put the toilet paper over or under?
I don't care.
That's my dog. Pancakes or waffles?
Pancakes.
Morning or evening?
Evening.
Love or money?
Money, baby.
My dog, let's go.
Yeah.
That is our minute.
Yeah.
I'm
Wait,
gonna.
hold on, my cat's here. Let me get my cat.
Oh my god, yes.
Meow. 1 sec. I'll be right back.
Yes, absolutely. There's never been a better reason for this. OMG. Hello. Oh my god. What a cute cat. There. Hey.
He's such a good boy.
Ah.
Such a good boy.
What a sweetie. What's his name?
Elliot.
Elliot is the best cat that we've ever had on the show.
It's such a normal name for a cat.
I love that. I love the concept of having a cat and being like, this is Elliot.
Yeah. No, I want to get another cat and name it Congress. That's been the dream for so long.
Why?
Naming cats just a noun, I think is so fucking funny.
Mine is named Checkers, so
That's good. That's
right?
good.
Yeah, I felt very strongly about that.
Rename just Checker?
Like
just
a single
singular.
checker.
Yeah.
That is way. When we got her from the adoption agency, originally we were like, "What if we renamed her into Chess?" And we were just like, and it was only funny to me and my roommate.
That's sick,
right?
Chess, come here.
Chess, come here.
We're gonna be a chess.
I am going to tabulate the score for our lightning round. While I do that, Ringler, this is your moment. Tell everyone on the internet where they can find you, what you're up to, and what's coming up for you.
Yeah. So I'm on Twitch. I'm pretty sure it's Ringler SSBM. I don't think it's SSBM Ringler.
It is Ringler SSBM.
All right, cool. And then my Twitter is Ringler SSBM, but with an underscore this time.
Ooh.
And yeah, I just stream all the fucking time, and it's fun. And I just do the most inane things. Oh my god, yeah. Wait, the bit I was running last night was I was thinking about what if the lead singer of AC/DC wanted to eat rats. So I was just like, boss makes $1, I make a dime, eating rat meat on company time. And literally 2 hours of me just doing that. Politicians tell us lies. Whoa, that rat meat is so divine. So yeah, that's the snippet of my stream. That's all it is.
That is the best advertisement for a stream I've ever heard. That's fucking like legitimately the funniest thing I've ever heard.
Oh, I had a what if Shaggy from Scooby-Doo killed John Lennon, and it was just like Scoob, I'm reading a lot of Catcher in the Rye. It might be a bit of a deep cut.
Ruby Roo. Reading a lot of Catcher in the Rye. Holy shit.
You're a Manchurian candidate for the CIA.
Oh fuck. Okay, Ringler. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
It's been I swear to God it's been an absolute blast. I want you to know.
Yeah, no, I had a great time, dude.
That I not only is this my most successful outing in Melee on this show because I actually thought to warm up beforehand, but also this has been a blast and a gas and everything in between. Yeah. I want you to know you scored actually probably one of the highest scores we've ever had on the show. Yeah.
I'm very agreeable. I have right opinions.
I'll say, so you got a grand total of 14 out of 16 points.
Oh my God.
Which is insane.
That's
only
crazy.
Opinion. The only problem is the one question that matters, pancakes or waffles, you did say pancakes. So unfortunately.
Yeah, that's true. Well, the thing is, I don't eat sweet stuff. I don't eat much sugar.
Me neither.
Yeah. So it was like, I just like pancakes because like you can kind of do more fun stuff with them. You can put like bacon in pancakes and it doesn't work as well with waffles.
I feel like it'd be even easier in a waffle because you just put it in the iron. Done.
Yeah, but I don't like the iron. I don't like it.
I will say that the only downfall, because I get it. I'm a waffle guy, but I understand because I've cleaned a waffle iron and I only make waffles like once a year by proxy of that fact.
Pancakes are just easier,
but they're not as good. I'd rather put in the work once a year. You know what I mean? My special little waffly friend. You know what I'm saying?
I get it. The other thing though is like you can eat like 5 pancakes and that's normal, but I feel like if you eat 5 waffles, that's kind of
I
weird.
think if you eat 5 waffles, you die. Like I think your stomach would explode.
But like pancakes, you can control the size of a pancake. You can control your portion so much easier.
That's true. Maybe. You know what? Maybe I have to think more about this whole waffle pancakes divide.
You take a slight downgrade, like you don't get a bunch of crispy bits or anything like that.
Which are the best.
But you can make them as big or as small as you need them. And my other problem with waffles is sometimes there's just too much syrup in the dips.
But that's the best. That's the best.
I know it's
I'm Canadian.
But I don't like sugar.
It's a vessel for.
It's a vessel. Yeah.
It's a vessel for drinking syrup. That's all that it is.
Oh, that's right. You're Canadian. This all makes sense now.
Yeah. Every single thing we've talked about now makes sense.
Yeah. It'd be so funny if I just ran that and was like, no context, like, oh yeah, you're from Canada.
Yeah.
No, like midway through. Oh wait, you're Canadian.
Yeah,
I have
like
to leave now.
You're in the middle of a combo, and like I'm like, how do you avoid getting up there at 6 times? They're like, well, you're Canadian, so
yeah.
Like that's that.
Combos do work better on Canadians.
It's true. It's because we're too nice to DI. That's what I always say. I want to thank you so much for being on the show. I want to thank all my best friends out there listening at home, however you listen, whether it's on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, and all that good shit. If you are listening right now, all I ask of you, I ask for very little, right? From you, the crowd specifically. All I ask is like, share, comment, subscribe, rate, and do all those things. It sounds like a lot of commands. I swear. It sounds like a lot. It's really not. They're just like simple button presses. And isn't it fun? If we've learned one thing today playing Melee, it's that pressing buttons is fun. So go press those buttons, okay? And go press the follow button on our boy Ringler, at Ringler_SSBM on Twitter. Go follow him on Twitch. It's a blast to just hang out and chill in his stream.
Real quick, I never thought about it, but liking something on YouTube is basically just microdosing Melee.
That's it. That's what I always say. It's the exact hit of dopamine. When you press that button and it goes from red to like gray or whatever the fuck YouTube does nowadays, boom, dopamine, serotonin in your brain.
Absolutely.
Thanks so much for watching the show. I want to spend a special thank you to our best friend Isabel Wing for the intro to our show and Seth Mellon for the outro to our show. You can follow me every single place on the planet at OldKingCake. The brand is incredibly strong, and that's all the time we have for this week. So thank you so much for listening. We'll see you next week, and remember that your mom was your best friend at one point. So give her a call, and we'll see you then. Peace.